Hey guys, welcome again to the Maths Club. In the previous video, we talked about algebraic fractions and we introduced all of that and we saw some examples. And as is our usual custom, in this particular video, we're looking at WAEC past questions on the subject of algebraic fractions from 2014-2023. Before we start, if you have not watched the previous video to this, where we're introducing it, I would advise that you do so. First question is taken from June 2022 and it says that find the value of x such that 1 over x plus 4 over 3x minus 5 over 6x plus 1 is equal to 0. I would encourage you that you pause the video till you're able to solve it by yourself, but because of time limits, I won't be able to give that space for you to solve it. So I'll just jump right into the solution. So for this, the LCM here is 6x, right? Because x, 3x, 6x, so you can use 6x. So all over 6x. 6x divided by x is 6 times 1, that will give you 6, plus 6x divided by 3x, that will give you 2 times 4, that will give you 8. Then minus 6x divided by 6x, that will give you 1 times 5, that will be minus 5. Then plus, so this is like plus 1, this is like 1 over 1. 6x divided by 6x, that will give you 6x times 1, that will give you 6x is equal to 0, right? So 8 plus 6 is 14, 14 minus 5 is 9, so this is 9 plus 6x is equal to, or all over 6x is equal to 0. Then I can cross multiply, and that will be 9 plus 6x is equal to 0 times 6x. In this lesson, it's 0 over 1, so we could say all of these guys 1 times this guy, right? Depending on how you want to do it. So this will be 9 plus 6x is equal to 0 times anything is 0. So 6x will be equal to, if I take this plus to that, will be minus 9, and divide both sides by 6. 6 will cancel 6, 3 here 2, 3 here 3. So our x here is minus 3 over 2. So this is one way to solve it. Another way you can solve it is that you can make all the LCMs to be 6x. If I wanted to make this LCM to be 6x, I'll multiply both the top and the bottom by 6. So that will be 1 times 6 is 6, all over x times 6 will be 6x. Plus, for me to make 3x to be 6x, I have to multiply both the top and bottom by 2. So that will be 4 times 2, which is 8, all over 3x times 2, which is 6x. You agree with me that it's still the same, because if I cancel out, I'll still have this same thing. Minus 5 over 6x. Then plus, so we have plus 1. If I wanted to make the 1 over 1 to be 6x, I could say 6x all over 6x. Abi? Just to make it, I mean, but I couldn't, it's not necessary, but 1 is the same as saying 1 divided by 1. If I wanted to make the bottom to be 6, I'll have to multiply top and bottom by the same thing. That will be 6x is equal to 0. So by the time I'm finding the LCM, 6x will be easier. 6 times 6 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6, plus this is 1 plus 8, or times 8, that will give you 8, minus 6 and 6, that will be 1 times minus 5, that will be minus 5, and this will be plus 6x is equal to 0. So 8 plus 6 minus 5, that will give you 9 plus 6x all over x is equal to 0. Then you can cross multiply and say 9 plus 6x is equal to 0 times x, and 6x will be equal to minus 9, and x will be equal to minus 9 over 6, which is equal to minus 3 over 2. So you might look at this and say, well, what's the difference between these two? But sometimes just putting everything, like all the denominator, in one particular format can really help you to solve a particular question faster. So our x is minus 3 over 2. Let's see if we're correct. That will be option C. Question 2 says that we should simplify 2 minus 18m squared all over 1 plus 3m. As always, pause the video and try it out yourself. So to solve this particular question, first thing is that we have to first simplify. Like we said, we can factor out 2 from this numerator, so that will be 2 open brackets. 2 divided by 2 is 1, minus 18 divided by 2 is 9, 9m squared all over 1 plus 3m. So we can write that saying 2 open brackets 1 minus 3m all squared will give me 9m squared, right? Because if I have 3m times 3m, 3 times 3 is 9, m times m is m squared. So this, let's say, minus open brackets 3m all squared close brackets all over 1 plus 3m. So 1 is something as saying 1 squared, because 1 squared will give you 1. So this is something as difference of 2 squares. So if I wanted to solve that, I'll say 2 open brackets 1 minus 3m 1 plus 3m, like we have been doing all this while, difference of 2 square all over 1 plus 3m. So this is multiplication, so we can cancel out the one of the 1 plus 3m from the bottom and from the top, and our final answer will be 2 open brackets 1 minus 3m. Let's see if we're correct. That will be option C. Next question is, if 2 over x minus 3 minus 3 over x minus 2 is equal to p over x minus 3 x minus 2 in the denominator, we should find p. This came in June 2014 and June 2021. As always, pause the video and try it out yourself. So here we have 2 all over x minus 3 minus 3 all over x minus 2. The LCM here is x minus 3, x minus 2. So this divided by this will remain x minus 2 multiplied by 2, that will be 2 open brackets x minus 2. Then this divided by this will remain x minus 3 times minus 3, that will give you minus 3 open brackets x minus 3. Right? So let's expand the brackets. This will give us 2 times x is 2x, 2 times minus 2 will give me minus 4, minus 3 times x will give me minus 3x, minus 3 times minus 3 will give me plus 9, all over x minus 3, x minus 2. So 2x minus 3x, that will give me minus x, minus 4 plus 9, that will give me plus 5, all over x minus 3, x minus 2. So we can arrange this and say, let the plus come first. This is like saying 5 minus x all over x minus 3, x minus 2 is equal to, so I've resolved this place now as this guy. So let me just place right hand side. That will be p all over x minus 3, x minus 2. So we can see by comparison, we can see this denominator, same thing here. So of course the p will just be equal to whatever is this guy, which is 5 minus x. So these are value for p. Let's see if we're correct. That will be option A. Question 4 says that we should simplify a over b minus b over a minus c over b. As always, pause the video and try it out yourself. This is taken from June 2020. So the LCM of this guy will be, of course, ab, right? Because we have b, we have a. AB divided by b is a. A times a will give me a squared. Minus ab divided by a is b times b will give me b squared. Minus b, ab divided by b will give me a times c will give me, right? So this is basically what we have. So if we see what we have, there is no other way that we can simplify it any further. There is nothing we can do to simplify it any further, right? So what we can just say is this is our final answer. Let's see if our answer is correct. That will be option D. Next one says that we should solve y plus 1 over 2 minus 2y minus 1 over 3 is equal to 4. As always, pause the video and try it out yourself. If you look at this, the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So 6 divided by 2 is 3 times y plus 1. That will be 3 open brackets y plus 1. Then minus 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 2y plus minus 1. So that will be 2 open brackets 2y minus 1 will be equal to 4. Let's expand this bracket. 3 times y will give me 3y. Plus 3 times 1 will give me plus 3. Minus 2 times 2 will give me minus 4y. Minus 2 times minus 1 will give me plus 2. All over 6 is equal to 4. Now let's simplify. 3y minus 4y will give me minus y. Plus 3 plus 2 will give me plus 5. All over 6 is equal to 4. Then we can cross multiply and say minus y plus 5 is equal to 4 times 6. Minus y plus 5 will be equal to 4 times 6 is 24. So let's call it like them. So minus y will be equal to 24 minus 5. Minus y will be equal to 19. Then the Bible says by minus. So our y will be equal to minus 19. This is our answer. That will be option B. Question 6 is that we should simplify x squared minus 5x minus 14 all over x squared minus 9x plus 14. And let's take it from June 2019. I want you to pause the video and try this out yourself. If you look at this, when we were talking about quadratic equations, we talked about to make factors of this. So let's break it into small bits. So let's take the numerator, which is x squared minus 5x minus 14. We group this two, that will be minus 14x squared. So two things, when you multiply, that will give you minus 14x squared, and when you add, give you minus 5x. Of course, you should know that will be minus 7x and then plus 2x. So just replace minus 5x with these two guys. That will be x squared minus 7x plus 2x minus 14. And then, you know, like we always group into 2 and try to factor out. In this first 2, what is common in both of them? X is common. X divided by x will be x. Minus 7 divided by x will be minus 7. What is also common in this 2? Remember, my second guy that I'm bringing here must be x minus 7. So whatever I'm factoring out, I need to be very conscious of that. But I can factor out plus 2. 2x divided by 2 will give me x. Minus 14 divided by plus 2, that will give me minus 7. So we have minus 7 here. We have x minus 7 here. Fine. So let's group. That will be x plus 2, x minus 7. This for the first guy. For the second denominator, which is x squared minus 9x plus 14. So if I join these two guys, that will be 14x squared. Two numbers that if I had to give me minus 9x and if I multiply to give me 14x squared, that will be minus 7x minus 2x. So let's replace x squared minus 7x minus 2x plus 14. Group right and factor out. So I'm grouping into twos. What is common here? X is common in this first two. X divided by x will give me x. Minus 7 is divided by x will give me minus 7. For these two guys, because I want to have minus in this other guy, I have to factor out. If I factor out plus, I will not have minus when I factor out. So I'll factor out minus 2. Minus 2 is divided by minus 2 will give me x. Plus 14 divided by minus 2 will give me minus 7. So let's group. This will be x minus 2, x minus 7. So you can now say replacing. Top guy is x plus 2, x minus 7. Bottom guy is x minus 2, x minus 7. Cancel out, cancel out. So our answer that will be left to be x plus 2 all over x minus 2. So this should be our answer for this particular question. And that is option D. Number 7 says that we should solve the equation 1 over 5x plus 1 over x is equal to 3. As always, pause the video and try it out yourself. You can use any of the two methods I talked about. I think I'll just use the normal method. So this is 1 over 5x plus 1 over x is equal to 3. LCM here is 5x. 5x divided by 5x will be 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 5 divided by x will be 5 times 1. This will be plus 5 is equal to 3. So this is 6 over 5x is equal to 3. I can cross multiply and say 6 is equal to 5x multiplied by 3. 6 is equal to 15x. And if I divide both sides by 15, our x will be equal to 6 over 15, which I can simplify to say 3 here 2, 3 here 5. So our x is equal to 2 over 5. That will be option B. Great. Question 8 says that we should simplify the expression a squared b raised to the power of 4 minus b squared raised to the power of 4 all over ab open brackets a plus b. And it's taken from June 2017. As always, pause the video and try it out yourself. If you look at the numerator, what is common between this guy and this guy? This is a squared, this is a raised to the power of 4, so a squared is common. This is b raised to the power of 4, this is b squared, so b squared is common. So a squared b raised to the power of 4 divided by a squared b squared, right? Let me just do so. A squared b raised to the power of 4 divided by a squared b squared. This will cancel this. 2 of this will be gone, so you'll be left with b squared, right? So b squared minus b squared raised to the power of 4 divided by a squared b squared. That will give me a squared, just like in the same manner, all over ab a plus b. Before we continue, this is a squared b squared times in brackets b squared minus a squared, so this ab can cancel out one of them. We'll be left with ab open brackets b squared minus a squared all over a plus b. B squared minus a squared is a clear difference of two square equations, so this will be ab. By the time we break it down, that will be b minus a, b plus a all over a plus b. Because addition is commutative, a plus b is equal to b plus a, just like say 3 plus 2, which is 5, same as saying 2 plus 3, which is also 5. And this is multiplication, so I can cancel out. So what will be left to be ab open brackets b minus a. And if we expand the brackets, ab times b will give me ab squared, ab times minus a will give me minus a squared b. So this should be our answer, and that will be option D. Question 9 says that we should simplify 2 over 1 minus x minus 1 over x. As always, you should pause the video and try it out yourself. And this is taken from June 2016. So the LCM here would definitely be x open brackets 1 minus x. This divided by this will give me x times 2. That will give me 2x minus 1 open bracket. This divided by this will give me 1 minus x times 1. That will give me 1 minus x. Let's expand the bracket and so that will be 2x minus 1 times 1. That will give me minus 1. Minus 1 times minus x, that will give me plus x all over x open brackets 1 minus x. So let's simplify this. 2x plus x will be 3x minus 1 all over x open brackets 1 minus x. So let's see if you are correct. That will be option B. Great. Question 10 says that we should simplify p minus r squared all over 2p squared minus 4pr. I want you to pause the video and try this out yourself as always. Solve this. This is a difference of two square question because you can see square, you can see square, and can see minus. So I can resolve this. I see this like saying p minus r in brackets p minus r plus r all over. If I want to simplify this or factor out, 2p is common here, 2p is also common, so that will be 2p open bracket, 2p squared divided by 2p will give me p minus 4pr divided by 2p will give me 2r. So let's simplify. This will be p minus 2r, p minus r plus r will just remain p. So all over 2p, open brackets, p minus 2r. This will cancel this, p will cancel one of the p's, so we'll be left with 1 over 2. So this should be the answer for the simplification. Let's see if we're correct. That will be option A. Number 11 says I should simplify 3x minus y all over xy minus 2x plus 3y all over 2xy plus 1 over 2. As always, you can pause the video and try it out yourself. So to solve this question, I can use maybe multiply of them to be 2xy, 2xy, 2xy at the bottom. I'll just do my method. So that will be all over 2xy. 2xy divided by xy will give me 2. We'll multiply 3x minus y. 2xy and 2xy will give me 1. There's a minus times 2x plus 3y. So I'll put this in the brackets. 2x plus 3y. Always remember to put inside the brackets. Don't put inside the brackets, you are wrong, because you have to open up the bracket to the minus. 2xy divided by 2 is xy times 1 will give me xy. So that will be plus xy. Let's simplify. 2 times 3 will give me 6x. 2 times minus y will give me minus 2y. Minus times 2 will give me minus 2x. Minus times 3 will give me minus 3y plus xy all over 2xy. So 6x minus 2x will give me 4x. Minus 2y minus 3y will give me minus 5y. So plus xy all over 2xy. So this is the lowest that we can go for this particular question. Let's see if our answer is correct. So that should be option D, which is 4x minus 5y plus xy all over 2xy. Great. Last question is that subtract half of a minus b minus c from the sum of half of a minus b plus c and half of a plus b minus c. You can pause the video and try this out yourself. So to solve this question, we have to find the sum of these two guys and subtract this guy from it. That will be half of a minus b plus c plus half of a plus b minus c, then subtract half of a minus b minus c. The LCM of all these guys is 2. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 will be 1, 1, 1. So I need to solve myself. That will be a minus b plus c plus a plus b minus c, then minus a minus b minus c. Right? Let's expand the bracket. That will be a minus b plus c plus a plus b minus c. Minus times a will give me minus a. Minus times minus b will give me plus b. Minus times minus c will give me plus c all over 2. So minus b and plus b, that will be 0. Plus a and minus a, that will be 0. Plus c and minus c, that will be 0. So I'll be left with a plus b plus c. So this will leave a plus b plus c all over 2. And I can factor and see this like say 1 over 2 open brackets a plus b plus c. Let's see if our answer is correct. That will be option A. Great. So with this, we've come to the end of WAEC questions on algebraic fraction. If you found this video useful, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so that anytime we release anything new, you'll be the first to know. And if you have any question, do let me know in the comment section. Or if you have any suggestion or any tip, or you want to just say, oh, well done guys, put it in the comment section. I will respond to all questions or all comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.